Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prayer and peace be upon the Messenger of Allah, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his family and companions. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To begin this auspicious occasion, I invite Suleiman Mansoor to recite the opening qira.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم القارعة ما القارعة وما أدراك ما القارعة يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث وتكون الجبال كالعهن المنفوش فأما من ثقلت موازينه فهو في عيشة راضية وأما من خفت موازينه فأمه هاوية وما أدراك ما هي نار حامية صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, Suleiman, for that beautiful recitation. To our fabulous young learners at Al-Falah College, parents live streaming, and to those who will later view this program via our link, I introduce to you our foundation phase learners to welcome you to our Grade 2 Annual Awards Day ceremony, a showcase of efforts and achievements of our learners throughout 2020.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praise due to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Peace and salutations be on our beloved Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Honorable principal, teachers, respected parents, and dear students, a warm welcome to Al-Falah College's Foundation Phase Grade 2 Awards Day 2020. 2020 was a daunting year with the entire world facing a pandemic. But Alhamdulillah, we can be proud of how quickly our learners adapted to the changes in education. It has been a year of challenges met, mountains climbed, and summits conquered. Today is a day we celebrate the successes of our Grade 2 learners who have worked diligently online and on site. True education is not only about the achievement of marks, but the molding of a child's character. The end result of great education is great character. Al-Falah College believes in not just looking for academic achievements, but also for personal qualities. Like the child who helped his teacher carry her bag, wiped away his tears, picked up litter, prayed his salah diligently. The list can go on and on and on. As we celebrate each learner's achievements, I make a humble appeal to you to please give us your undivided attention and to please stay till the end of our program so that your child gets to share the joy of not just his award, but of his friends' achievements too. We ask you that you please switch off your cell phones and thank you sincerely for your support. To our learners who are waiting with bated breath for the commencement of this function, congratulations to each of you. You have made your teachers and parents very proud. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Grade 2 Awards Day. Thank you.
MashaAllah, grade 2 girls, for those lovely reminders. This school ending has been quite different. We stood strong and brave in the midst of a pandemic and have watched the world tries to save lives and find a cure or vaccine. COVID-19 forced us to make many changes since March 12. We had school online and virtual events and missed our friends. As we move forward, we continue to demonstrate with motivation and determination to work to the best of our ability, to learn new instructions and finish the academic year. As this year comes to an end, we need to remember all the wonderful things that happened this year, a year filled with new experiences and many accomplishments. We have learned to be responsible and caring. Sharing today's moments with you, I introduce to you Mr. Mohammed with his principal's address.
All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and peace and salutations upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his family and his companions. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm waiting for my boys and girls to greet me back. For the parents that have joined us on the live stream, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to you as well, and I thank you for joining us today in what is a very different awards day. But I can tell you that I'm standing here looking at all our learners, looking very smart and sitting there very, very patiently to see the awards day progress. And I thank you for joining us. Although you can't be here physically, I'm sure that you're also enjoying this moment. This year has been a really challenging year for all of us. We've been expected to do lots of things differently, and we realized a few things along the way. But at Al-Falah College, nothing's changed in terms of our priority, which are our young children. And whatever had to be done this year, in whatever way it had to be done, we made sure that it was realized, and we can now sit here today at the end of the year and celebrate the successes of our children. One of the things that we need to understand is that the education system was turned upside down in 2020. Many schools across the country were closed for long periods of time, to the point that when schools were able to return, or learners were able to return to school towards the latter part of the year, it was taken up by the Department of Education Minister to trim the curriculum, meaning that in many subjects, lots of topics were removed so that those subjects could be finished on a shortened curriculum. I stand here very happy to inform you that at Al-Falah College, our learners were able to complete the full curriculum as is prescribed by the CAPS document. And to this, I need to thank our teachers to a large extent for the work that they put in to make sure that this happened. We were ready to go online the moment it was announced by the Minister, the State President, that we were going into lockdown. And when school is supposed to reopen for the second term, even before that, we forego some of the school holidays to start the online program. So with the added times of the June holiday, which we also shortened and continued with teaching and learning, Alhamdulillah, we're very happy to say that the entire curriculum was completed and our learners go to the next grade without any disadvantage. COVID-19 has taught us also that change is a reality. And if we are not prepared to adjust and embrace change, we surely will be lost. And a clear indication was the changes that were required for us to have a normal school for as far as we could, a normal learning to take place, and to return to school as quickly as we could. I need to compliment all of you. First, all my learners, or in a very different platform, being at home, with the temptations of playing games, and sleeping late, all day, you were still ready to come online and meet your teachers and do the work that was expected of you. So I say well done to all of you, and that is why you're sitting here now, ready for the next day, mashallah. I also thank all the teachers for the effort that you had to put in. And just for your information, parents, our teachers needed teaching as well. Because the online platform was really new, and we were very, very happy to say that our IT team workshopped our teachers in a very short space of time. And if you follow many of the lessons, I'm sure you'll be quite impressed at the level and quality of the delivery of these. So my hats off and my compliments to my teachers for doing a sterling job and doing what was required so that our children were able to succeed this year. And last but not least, I thank you, parents, for the work that you had to put in. And as I mentioned in this last point on this, that you see on your slide here, collaboration is the strategy. For our children to be successful for now and for the years to come, parents alone can't achieve what we would like to. Neither we as a school can do that. It's only when we come together, we collaborate, share ideas and work together that we see the successes of our children come to fruition. So on that note, I want to thank all of you for the support you've given us, for the many hours that you spent helping your learners at home, assisting with the logging in and logging out, working with them in certain topics that they needed to, communicating with the parents, with our teachers when we need to, just to make sure that everything was on track. And I think most importantly, sending all our learners back when we were ready to do so. The last group of people I think that I need to thank is our COVID task team. They've done an amazing job to make sure that our school was ready to reintroduce all our learners back on site. And testimony to their good work is that once our children returned, we were able to continue with schooling uninterrupted until today, where we culminate with the awards days. So again, well done to that team, and to all of you for making sure that we treated this pandemic seriously and took the necessary precautions so that our children were safe and our school could remain open without any shutdowns of any kind because of any breaches of the COVID protocol or anybody contracting it on a large scale. To those of you that may have been victims of coronavirus and survived it, alhamdulillah, make sure to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Unfortunately, all our families, we've lost dear ones. May Allah grant them Jannah Firdaus inshallah and make it easy for us. We've always tried to make learning a happy and enjoyable experience for our children. 2 years ago, we started the Happy School Initiative. And that is ongoing, and we're seeing again the benefits of that, where our children are happy to come to school. We try to create a balanced life at home between play and study. And we are seeing happier, healthier children with far less stress than previously. And again, we thank you as parents for your cooperation in this regard. In conclusion, I just want to mention that whatever we do, it has to be our best effort. We do not settle for mediocrity. We've tried our best to make the best of the situation that we were dealt with this year. But I think we've all come up trumps. As teachers, parents, and learners, we've done the best that we could, and we're going to continue doing it as well. So when we talk about excellence, it's not only about getting the award today that says that you did excellently. It's about surviving the year. It's about making sure you did what you had to do to get through, and know that you made an effort that was the best that you could. And if any of us didn't do that, then the year to come we want to up our game a little and try a few high percentages of making sure that whatever we achieve this year, we're going to try a little high. So once again, I want to thank all of you, those that are now watching us on live stream. I was told there were 74 when I came on to speak to you now. I'm sure that number may have increased. And I especially want to thank our dedicated teachers for the sterling work that they've done so that we could celebrate today's awards given to our learners. Shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
There is no Allah is great. All power may belong to Allah, the Most High.
Today belongs to the wonderful young learners who are deservedly receiving the rewards for their hard work, fantastic efforts, and outstanding achievements throughout a different sort of 2020 year. Every child has worked so hard this year, whether they're receiving a trophy or a medal. Listen carefully for your name. Say a loud MashaAllah to all the children who come up today. A reminder to please sanitize before you step up for your award, and elbow bump or air high five your teacher. We begin the awards section with our grade 280 awards. I call upon the class teacher, Mrs. Anisa Dila, to present the awards. Tasneem Abdullah receives an award for excellence, academic excellence in Islamic Studies Oral. Faya Abdul Habib for successful completion of the grade. Next, we have Maria Asmal for successful completion of the grade. For successful completion of the grade, Tayyub Asmal. Naeem Glamini for successful completion of the grade. Arman Isuf for successful completion of the grade. For successful completion of the grade, Usman Hussain. Zuhaira Usman receives an award for academic excellence in English and Maths. Fatima Kaka for successful completion of the grade. Ariba Khan for successful completion of the grade. Azhara Khan receives an award for academic excellence in life skills. Masiha Khan receives an award for academic excellence in English, Maths, Islamic Studies Written, and Islamic Studies Oral. Zainab Khan for successful Zainab Khan for successful completion of the grade. Sumaya Lebri for successful completion of the grade. Amira Suleiman Mohammed for successful completion of the grade. Muhammad Wais Musa receives an award for academic excellence in English, Maths, and Islamic Studies Oral. Zara Mutala receives an award for academic excellence in Afrikaans. For successful completion of the grade, Mariam Umar. Aisha Osman receives an award for academic excellence in English. For successful completion of the grade, Ahmed Osman. Amara Rayazuddin receives an award for academic excellence in English, Maths, Life Skills, and Afrikaans. For successful completion of the grade, Johara Singh. For successful completion of the grade, Lena Ulla. Abdullah Faraji receives an award for academic excellence in mathematics. Let's give them a big mashallah, everybody. We call upon Mrs. Nazifa Bayed, along with Ms. Amina Umar, to present the awards for grade 2NB and 2A. Okay, just Nazifa Bayed, please. We place and record our special thanks to Ms. Umar for all her efforts in grade 2NB and some of our other grade 2 learners who joined her class as part of social distancing at AFC. As they make their way to stage, let us remind each other that we've experienced exceptional moments, magical moments, and created memories. Who can ever forget the first day back after lockdown, where we met each other behind masked smiles? And who can forget the time we spring cleaned the world, when the world got as quiet as can be? Kids stopped going to school. Moms and dads went to work less. When a great, big, giant scrubbing brush cleaned the sky and the sea and the mess. Dad started teaching the sums. Big brothers played with us more. Moms were in charge of homework. And we read and played jigsaws galore. The whole world was washing their hands. And we couldn't leave our homes without a mask. And continuing with mask smiles today, I call upon the following learners to receive their awards. For successful completion in the grade, Zara Abu Bakr. For successful completion in the grade, Zaidan Ayub. For successful completion in the grade, Asma Mohammed Bogat. For successful completion of the grade, Muaz Bodiat. For successful completion of the grade, Ahmed Isak. Amara Fakir receives an award for academic excellence in maths. Mohammed Zaid Hussain receives an award for academic excellence in maths. Nabil Jabir receives an award for academic excellence in English. For successful completion of the grade, Muhammad Uwais Karim. completion of the grade, Nurunisa Khan. For successful completion of the grade, Mohammad Talha Mohammadi. Zainab Mohammadi receives an award for academic excellence in English, life skills, Islamic studies oral, and Afrikaans. Suleiman Mansour receives an award for academic excellence in English, maths, life skills, and Islamic studies oral.
Glory be to Allah.
Ismail Imran Musa receives an award for academic excellence in English. Umar Mutala receives an award for academic excellence in English and mathematics. Hamza Mullah for successful completion of the grade. Abdullah Hussain Bharat receives an award for academic excellence in maths, Islamic studies oral, and Afrikaans. For successful completion of the grade, Diana Sakur. For successful completion of the grade, Azira Sayed. For successful completion of the grade, Muazzaz Zara Sayed. Umar Naeem Shirat receives an award for academic excellence in Islamic studies written. For successful completion of the grade, Yusuf Siam. For successful completion of the grade, Mahia Deo. For successful completion of the grade, Asma Timor. Let's give them a big mashallah, everybody. Jazakallah to MP. Next, we have a grade 2 item. We will be singing poem.
Glory be to Allah, glory be to Allah, all praise to Allah, all praise to Allah. There is no God but Allah, Allah is great. All power and might belong to Allah, the Most High, the Great. Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar.
A mosque for you, a mosque for me, a mosque for everyone I see. Why wear a mask? I do dare to ask. It seems to be a daunting task. I care for you, you care for me, we care for everyone we see. I want you safe, so I cover my face. We don't someone who's sick. So just in case, I wash my hands, you wash your hands, everyone washes their hands. All around, we scrub the germs away. Our hands are clean. Hooray! 6 feet apart, you and I can play. That's how we keep the germs at bay. Don't be sad, for this won't last. One day we'll hug and have a blast.
Shukran, boys and girls, and I'm sure we all have a drawer full of masks, different colors, sizes, and patterns.
I belong to Allah, the Most High, the Great. Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar, wa la hawla wa la quwwata.
Alhamdulillah, we have survived 2020. In every raindrop, there is a hope of supplication being accepted. So don't ever give up. If this year has taught us anything, it's that we can overcome any challenges we face. With that said, I call upon Mrs. Sarah Hamid to award her class for their achievements.
Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah.
Yusuf Abu Bakr receives an award for academic excellence in English, Maths, Life Skills, Islamic Studies Oral. Ayana Ilyas Akbar, successful completion of the grade. Zayana Ahmed Fali Mohammed in English. Mohammed Hamza Bartelson, successful completion of the grade. Samiha Bobert, successful completion of the grade. Bibi Aisha Doctorate, successful completion of the grade. Abdul Rahman Hafaji, successful completion of the grade. Uwais Jogiat receives an award for academic excellence in maths. Zaidan Kareem, successful completion of the grade. Amara Amina Khan. Amara Amina Khan, successful completion of the grade. Mohammed Zafar Khan, successful completion of the grade. Zainab Mohammed receives an award for academic excellence in English. Hawa Makeda receives an award for English, Maths, Islamic Studies Oral. Mahir Mansoor for successful completion of the grade. Mohammed Ansu Muttaba for successful completion of the grade. Iman Kunat for successful completion of the grade. Ayub Jamil Mohammed for successful completion of the grade. Mohammed Riaz Mohammed for successful completion of the grade. Ziyanda Zaida Mapidi for successful completion of the grade. Ismail Ibrahim Olga for successful completion of the grade. Mahdia Yusuf Randri for successful completion of the grade. Mohammed Arman Rasool receives an award for English, Maths and Afrikaans. Kausar Salim for successful completion of the grade. Kiara Mahira Sida for successful completion of the grade. Mohammed Saifuddin Nazir Samri for successful completion of the grade. Sufia Tar for successful completion of the grade. Hannah White receives an academic Excellence Award for English, Maths, Life Skills, Islamic Studies Written, and Islamic Studies Oral and Afrikaans. MashaAllah. Jazakallah Jasarabi's class, well done, MashaAllah. I would now like to call upon the lovely Mrs. Khan, our head of department. She will now address you. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to you, my wonderful boys and girls, and to you, our lovely parents that have streamed in life. Alhamdulillah, through the grace of the Almighty, we have come to the end of another successful but challenging year. To you, my darling children, this year has been challenging as you had to adapt to new ways of learning. MashaAllah. You are all winners today, and I want each one of you to give yourself a tight hug and a tap on the back. Let's see you do that so that I know you're rewarding yourself. You need to be proud of what you've achieved this year. My message to you, boys and girls, and I hope you're listening beautifully. This holiday is an extremely long holiday. You have about 7 or 8 weeks of holiday. I would really like to encourage you to read a few books, read your Quran on a daily basis, and also try to learn a new skill or start a hobby. Most importantly, stay safe. My message to you parents that have streamed in live, spend quality time with our precious children over the holidays. Do things together, especially engaging in free and non-wire activities, such as walks in the park, hikes, playing games, visits to the library if they are open, camp out in your backyard, planting a seedling and watch it grow, or even better, getting a pet and taking care of it. These activities will certainly boost our kids' self-image and confidence. Celebrate each one of their success, as 2020 has been a year like no other in all our lifetime. Encourage them to do the right thing, even if no one is watching. Have a wonderful summer holiday. Make lasting memories. Travel safely and remember us in your du'as as we will remember you in ours. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, mums and dads, that brings us to our vote of thanks for today.
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, we have come to the end of a wonderful foundation phase grade 2 awards day. First and foremost, we thank Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his countless blessings. Thank you to our HOD, Principal, Board of Governors, Mums Committee, teachers, and our parents for taking our partnership so seriously. Thank you, parents, for joining us today and making this awards function a huge success. Moms and dads, we know you are very proud of us today, so we send tight hugs and kisses and say thank you for always supporting us. As much as this day is about our achievements, this is also the achievements of all those who care about us, like you and our teachers. Jazakallah to our HOD, teachers and principals. It is little conversations, warm hugs, and sweet compliments that make the most blessed ones. Your big hearts are shaping our personality, and we are super grateful. Our gratitude goes to our secretaries, Uncle Muhammad, Auntie Fatima, Mr. Kaka, Uncle Adrian, Ushiati, and to everyone who makes up the Al-Falaq family. We give a special thank you to our whole team who work tirelessly in keeping us safe. Finally, well done to our learners. Continue to persevere in making the best of every situation and strive forward with confidence, gratitude, and humbleness. Each one of you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shukran. Be safe and remember us in your du'as. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah. We have nearly reached the end of our program, and the end to the new normal is successful 2020 year 1-5. Your parents, guardians, and teachers are proud of you. Always remember to study hard, read every day, and dedicate yourself to making next year even better. Jazakallah to the foundation-based staff who dedicate themselves day after day, teaching you many new concepts and strategies, as well as kindness and respect. A shout out goes out to our parents and guardians who made your homes your school while they were trying to work at home, but still making the time and effort to teach and support you. Always make good choices, think before you speak, and respect yourself and others. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. Have a happy, safe, and healthy summer holiday. Remember to read every day. Please remember to stay safe. We will miss you all and look forward to seeing you in January, inshallah. Before the closing dua, I would like to call Mr. Muhammad who has a little surprise for you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We come to the end of the program. I first want to compliment all our learners who sitting here so attentively and well behaved, and for all your achievements, and managed to perform all the items as well. And you need to know that you are the heroes of this year. And behind you, we have superheroes as well that teach you how to be heroes. So I want to call the superheroes on stage, Mrs. Khan and the grade 2 team. If you can come up on stage, please. And boys and girls, when I count to 3, you're all going to say, MashaAllah, to all the teachers who did such a good job this year and managed to see us complete this year and make sure that you learn all that you need to learn. Okay, 1, 2, ladies. While they're all coming through, I think I also to place on record my thanks to Faisal from PK Sounds for once again doing an excellent job and making sure that our program is done very, very smartly and professionally as well. Shukran to you and the team. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure you appreciate all the things that the teachers have done, and I say, Jazakallah for all of you. Shukran team. And last but not least, there are 2 gentlemen that I spoke about yesterday as well. I'm not going to call them on stage, but I think parents need to know that lots of things happen behind the scenes. And we have our IT and marketing department, Fuad and Bilal, who make things happen seamlessly so that we can enjoy all these functions that we do. The learning online, the live streaming, all the media, the social media that gets sent through to you, are all done by these 2 fine gentlemen, and I want to thank them as well for the sterling work that they do and making sure that our school does things the way it should be done as well. So thank you for your efforts, and I now hand you back over to the MC and then the closing dua. Enjoy your holidays, stay safe and protected, and remember us all in your class. Shukran.
Please raise your hands for the closing dua.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma allimna ma yanfa'una wanfa'na bima 'allamtana wa zidna 'ilma radina billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa sallam nabiyyan wa rasula wa bil Qur'anil azim dustura wa imama. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yun waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun 'alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah to everyone for joining us on the live stream, and to our boys and girls. Please remember to pick up all your reports, awards, and trophies, and wait for your teacher to lead you off.
For words, the sense, Lord, sing.